Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas on Nyxus Gaming. Last time we were here, we did a big gunfight between the Goodsprings and the Powder Gangers. All the Powder Gangers that were threatening the town are now dead, including Joe Cobb over here. We saved Ringo, he left the town to go back to the Crimson Caravan. This time we're just going to clean up on a few things in Goodsprings and make our way over to Primm. Alright, so the first thing I want to check on, I don't think I can right now. It would be nice if I could. We want to talk to Chet.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
I can still sell stuff to him. So we're gonna, before we head out, we're gonna do some buying and selling, clear up our inventory, get what we want. Again, picked up all this dynamite so I can sell it to him for decent money. We have a few things from the DLC here that we aren't going to use, so we'll sell that to him. Keep the shovel for future grave robbing. Get rid of the straight razor, the sturdy caravan shotgun, throwing spears. I don't think we can sell all of these. No, we can't sell all of the throwing spears. So we'll take back 2 of those. We can actually sell 1 more. Okay. That caps him out at how many caps he is able to give us. But I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna go in here. And I'm gonna see if I can buy some stuff from him, maybe. How many stim packs do we have? We have 24. We really don't need to buy any stim packs, actually. We have some doctor's bags. We don't actually need to buy anything from him, so we'll just accept and take all his money.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
That was our first order of business. Next, we're just gonna go around and grab a few things around town. The first being in this house, which you remember I said that we would come into later. It's something minor, but it can be important, I guess. I believe it's in here is a star bottle cap. These star bottle caps are just kind of littered around the game. You want to get, I think, 40 of them for a quest later on. If you know where they are, they're not hard to get. If you don't know the game too well, then it might be a little bit more difficult. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to pop back into Doc Mitchell's house here. Now, I can't remember if he heals you for free or not. Most doctors will take a small fee to heal you.
How are you holding up? Don't look like nothing too serious. Let me patch you up.
Okay, he does
suit yourself.
He does require payment, so we're not going to get healed up by him. I'm extremely stingy with my money, so yeah. This kind of sucks here, because to repair this, need 25 repair. We have 23, so we can't do it. We're gonna have to use a skill magazine in order to repair this. Now, I didn't repair that because I want to use it necessarily. I just repaired it for the EXP. The next thing on our list, we're going to go to this White House here. There is another star bottle cap in this house for us. Definitely want to pick that up. Even after I get the 40 I need, I'm still going to be pointing these things out to you guys. That way you can grab them if you want. This one, trying to remember where this one is. I believe it's in the kitchen. Yeah, star bottle cap. Those are the only 2 star bottle caps that are in Goodsprings here. So I think we are good to move on from the main town area. There's going to be 2 things we do kind of on the outskirts of town. And then we will make our way over to Primm. Gotta remember exactly where this one is. I think it's right over there. It's a new location for us. Is the Goodsprings Cave. Just a small little cave area that we can explore. Do a few things in, kill some enemies. I don't think there's anything too important in there though. It's good to know it's here. Right outside you'll see an enemy. A few enemies, a good bit of enemies. Some coyotes, new type. That's our fast travel tutorial. Before we get there though, whenever you venture too far from Goodsprings, it's going to give you one last chance to change your name or rebuild your character. We don't want to do either of those, so we're just going to finish. Go and kill these coyotes. There's one more over here that didn't see us. They have hides on them as well that I usually like to grab. Remember to sell hides. They also have meat if you want to eat their meat or use it in cooking. But for now, we're just going to go on into the Goodsprings cave. Now there are going to be more enemies in here. More coyotes. Other than that, these caves, they're mostly barren until you find stuff in them like this. Again, over here, more coyotes. There's actually a good bit of coyotes here, so you can get overrun if you're not careful. I mean, again, it's the beginning of the game. But you really don't have to worry about it too much. Want the pup there for hide. More hide. All the hide. When we get to it, we'll be able to sell that and make a decent bit of money. I like the just pile of dead coyotes I made here. Trying to look around to see if there is anything useful. You got a wastelander here with some bottle caps, frag grenade, and a laser pistol on there if you like energy weapons. Got a duffel bag here with more ammo, a rataway, good stuff there, and another wastelander with more bottle caps, a combat knife, which actually does a decent amount of damage, so I'm going to take it. Grenade, and another skill magazine. I think that just about does it for anything real useful here. Oh, nope, never mind. You got a bright follower and a recharger rifle. Decent weapon if you don't like collecting ammo. It'll recharge the ammo for you, I believe, after a while. I think. Don't quote me on that. Check around back here. Nothing too important. Yeah, you can really just tell that this is a coyote den. A few wastelanders decided to take shelter in, and it did not go well for them. So yeah, that does it for the Goodsprings cave here. Let's go ahead and make our way out to the next objective. You're going to be seeing a lot of caves like this throughout the game. Some of them are more important than others. This one, not too important to go into. Just an extra little thing I wanted to point out. Our next location we need to go to is actually back at the Goodsprings source over here. We're nearby, so I'll just go ahead and walk over to it. This is going to be for an unmarked quest. Unmarked quests are just kind of small objectives that don't show up as actual quests in your journal, but you do get a few things for them, a few interactions. And this one's a little interesting. It'll teach you the harsh realities of the wasteland. I just gotta find where this guy is. He should be right next to the source. Should be popping up on my radar here pretty soon too. I think he's down here somewhere. Got the geckos I killed earlier still here. There he is. Don't mind that, just a little Discord message there. If that gets to be a problem, I'll have to toggle that off.
Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
So again, unmarked quest. This isn't going to show up in your quest log anywhere. You don't really have to do it. I am doing it because I can. Check his stuff here. He has a harmonica, a bunch of other junk just stored here. He's going to bed. We're going to go ahead and head up the path here. See what's going on with his sister. Now be prepared, you are going to fight a lot more geckos going up here. I think I warned you earlier, there are a lot of geckos that you'll be fighting in this area. They're not too dangerous. I think some of them might be gecko hunters though, which are a little stronger. For the most part though, you should be able to handle it pretty easily. In fact, some of the geckos just run away from you, making it even easier. But of course, me being me, none of them are gonna live. Even the young must die. Call me Anakin Skywalker in this, because I am killing younglings. Got Victor here, trying to steal my XP. Kind of succeeding at doing it.
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here. See that you do. I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all. Well, sure you can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you'll return the favor one day. I wouldn't put it exactly like that, friend. Heck, I can smell trouble a mile away. I like you, friend. Have I mentioned that? See you around, buckaroo.
So again, we run into Victor here. Doesn't have to necessarily be here. He usually shows up whenever you leave Goodsprings and get into a fight. Come rescue you. You know, for any newbies that walk into a situation that they aren't exactly prepared for, it's kind of your saving grace. Obviously, I don't need it. Here's another level up. Again, here we're just going to go through and level out our skills here to either 5 or 10s. And yeah, that's most of them except for guns and explosives. Good 5 or 10. I can't remember if I looted those guys or not. I guess I did. We make our way up. We're at the top of the ridge here. I see a lot of dead people here, probably from these geckos killing them. Be careful as you're walking up here. You're going to see a few bear traps, which you can disable for some 2 EXP each. Not a lot, but hey, it is something. There should be 3 of them, so I'm going to have to look for that last one. You got a 10mm pistol here. Just a little lookout area. There's the 3rd one. Go ahead and disarm it. Open the fridge here. You got some food and drink. And yeah, you don't really see anything here. His sister's not up here. There's some dead bodies over here, but no female bodies. It's almost like this guy was trying to trick you into coming up here to a nest of geckos so that you would die. Don't mind me looking around here, I'm just a little confused. There should be actually another body here somewhere that I'm not seeing. Oh well, I guess I'm just missing it, or it's not here. Oh, okay. So nothing here. Let's go ahead and go back down and report to that guy that his sister was not up here. Oh, and here he comes.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you.
Turns out it was on a trick, all a trick from this guy, just to get up here to this stash. Now he's running, which isn't great. He has like 1 health left.
This is hopeless!
He obviously very instantly regretted his decision to attack me, but I killed him anyway. My question, why did he use the lead pipe if he had a pistol here to shoot me with? Oh well. We are gonna go ahead and go in here and heal up a bit, because we are almost dead. Go ahead and almost full heal. Let's get back on the road. That was that little objective that I wanted to finish. That about clears up Goodsprings too. We will now get on the road and head on over to Primm there. There are a few locations that I want to stop at on the road though. See some more powder gangers, get another star bottle cap, and then we'll end it off at Primm for the next episode. I would like to know what you guys are thinking of this so far. It's a new thing for me, so there's definitely going to be some adjusting going on. Right now I'm kind of recording this in sessions. Everything from part 1 here has been one big session for me, and I've just kind of split it into parts at various places. It's going to be 4 episodes total, so I'm going to end it here after I get to Primm. Other than that, I'm just kind of recording as I go, getting stuff done. Here we have Skydiving. Go ahead and pop in here. Grab a couple things of importance. We want to grab this key and the star bottle cap. Head on over, check the lockers, use the key on this one. Have a bunch of ammo and weapons and some caps. Go ahead and exit, check the other lockers, they're empty. Got a radio here. And that about does it for the inside. Now we're back out here. You see a couple of red dots here. Just a couple powder gangers trying to cause trouble. No big deal. Cut them up a little. Grab what's important on them. They have some Hydra. That's another drug back here. The NCR stuff here is just a different kind of currency. You really can't use it to spend. You'll just sell it to vendors and convert it to caps. But I do like to grab what I can of it anyway to do that. That does it for Skydiving. We're gonna move on. We got our next location right here. You're gonna want to be careful approaching it, however, as there are more powder gangers and there are a few landmines dotted around. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna try and lure the 2 powder gangers here away from the mines. Doing a great job of doing that. You can see there I kind of activated that landmine and jumped away. Now as you saw over there, you can kind of run up and disable the landmines, but for some reason they're set as owned, so if you do that it will actually give you negative karma, I believe. So I prefer not to do that. Go ahead and loot these guys. Other than what's on them, if you're okay with stealing, you can steal some of their stuff there. I'm not doing it for the karma increase or decrease. Other than that, there's really nothing special here. You got a note here from the powder gangers. Not many patrols out here lately, which means not much loot. Our crew's thinking we should make a move soon. Follow the tracks up north, head towards the strip. You ain't on the chain gang anymore, but we still gotta stick together. And that about does it for here. Our next stop is Primm, this town here, with the roller coaster, as Sunny Smiles told us. You want to be a little careful traversing this road here, as you do get an occasional gecko crossing by that will usually try to attack you. They're also a little bit stronger. They are gecko hunters, but as you can see, still not a huge deal. You get a real view of the kind of ruined landscape here. Got another gecko attacking. More hides for me. You want to be careful in the wasteland. Occasionally you'll come across irradiated spots that'll give you radiations a second. That one's not too bad. It's mostly not too bad unless you get to specific areas. There's a whole irradiated town in the game that you want to be careful in. And there's just a few other bad spots in the game that you'll probably want a radiation suit before you head into. We're almost here to Primm. Looks like we got a couple more geckos and our rad roach here to deal with first. Go ahead and check them. Got a hide. And another hide. This rad roaches really don't have anything special unless you really want the meat. I do not. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and save and pause it here at this car. That way we can start next time. I just want to do it here before I approach, because there's going to be a guy that runs up and starts a conversation with us. And I don't want to get into that conversation until next part. So I'm going to go ahead, pause it here, get a good save. And I'm not only ending off this episode here, but also this session. Again, guys, let me know what you're thinking about all this. I think I've done a pretty good job of getting everything I could in Goodsprings, showing you guys all the cool stuff, the unmarked objectives. And yeah, just let me know what you think. Always a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.